Animals who can regrow their body parts. First of all, let's talk about regeneration and how some animals can do it. Regeneration is a natural process that allows plants and animals to replace or restore damaged or missing cells, tissues, organs, and even entire body parts to full function. As a kid, we all have had the trauma of seeing a lizard detaching its tail from its body when we try to catch it. The lizard escapes and all that is left is the wiggling tail in front of us. But the lizard can grow its tail through regeneration. The limb regeneration process is basically the cells dedifferentiate and form a mass called a blastema. And from this structure, the cells differentiate again and can regrow an arm or a leg. This whole process can take anywhere from a month to 3 months depending on how old the animal is. Here are the top 10 animals that can regrow their body parts. Number 1. Mexican tetra. Researchers in Mexico are studying cave-dwelling tetra fish to better understand why some animals can regenerate tissue but others can't. The scientists removed some of the heart of river fish and cave fish from the species Astyanax mexicanus. They found that the river dwellers' tetra fish are capable to self-heal their heart tissue, and cave dwellers that cannot do the same. The cave fish just grew scars over the damage. Number 2. Starfish, sea star. These creatures can regrow arms that detach from their central disc, and in some species have been observed that they even can regrow an entire body from a lost arm. To do this, the starfish will store nutrients in the arm until it is able to regrow its mouth. Both cases are true for the starfish that lose arms can grow new ones. Sometimes an entire animal can grow from a single lost arm. Number 3. African spiny mouse. The African spiny mouse is able to release its skin tissue when attacked, and then completely repair it. To date, spiny mice are the only mammals known to do so. It also has the ability to heal holes in its ears. It quickly closes holes with new skin. It can also regenerate hairs, sweat glands, fur, fat cells, and cartilage with little or no scarring. Like salamanders and lizards, when a tail is lost, these mice can also grow a new one. Number 4. Deers. When it comes to mammals, deer antlers are the only organ that can fully regenerate. These animals could regrow their huge antlers on a regular basis. A deer can regrow 60 pounds, 27 kilograms, of their antlers in as little as 3 months. At first, the antlers are small spikes that they shed like baby teeth, and then they grow a larger, more branch-like rack of antlers by the time they are 3 years old. Deer will continue to grow, lose, and regrow larger antlers throughout their lives. Number 5. Sea cucumber. Sea cucumbers have bodies that can grow to be 3 feet long. If cut into pieces, each one can become a new sea cucumber. This marine animal has a remarkable ability to regrow its organs in short periods of time, regrowing damaged parts and healing deep wounds in as little as a week. When threatened, some sea cucumbers can mutilate their own bodies as a defense mechanism. They contract their muscles and throw some of their internal organs out of their anus. The missing body parts are quickly regenerated. Number 6. Spiders. Spiders can regrow any one of their 8 legs if they happen to lose one. A spider may also amputate its legs as a defense strategy. In order to regrow a leg, they have to shed the skin of their hard outer shell called an exoskeleton. This is also known as molting. They will molt many times throughout their lives until they are fully grown. It's during this molting that they can regrow a missing leg. The new leg will usually be a bit smaller than the other 7. It can take 2 or 3 molts until the regenerated limb matches the original in appearance. Spiders also have the ability to grow new pedipalps, mouth parts, silk spinners, and more. Number 7. Zebrafish. If the fish's caudal fin gets bitten off or cut, the zebrafish can grow a new tail in about 2 to 4 weeks. Adult zebrafish are able to regenerate different organs, including all fins, the spinal cord, retina, the heart, and the kidney. Because the zebrafish are such experts at regeneration, researchers have been using them as a model for complex tissue regeneration. Number 8. Planarian. Planarians, a class of flatworms that are so flat that they need neither lungs nor a heart to take in and distribute oxygen in their bodies. Planaria also have amazing abilities to regrow itself. When an individual is cut into pieces, Each piece has the ability to regenerate into a fully formed individual. They can also reproduce asexually and just make more copies of themselves. And these animals can also regrow their heads. But what's shockingly weird about this animal is, in one study published in the Journal of Experimental Biology, researchers found that worms with regrown heads had the same memories as before. How? Well, the researchers aren't so sure, but they think that maybe their memories get stored in other cells in the body and then get imprinted into the new brain when it grows. Number 9. Hydractinia. Hydractinia is a tiny, transparent, and stay fixed to one spot. Commonly called snail fur because it grows on the shells of snails and crabs, this tiny animal can regrow its entire head if it gets bitten off by a hungry predator. When the head of Hydractinia is cut off, stem cells in the animal's mid-body section migrates to the end where the head used to be and multiplies there. These stem cells then create a bud known as a blastema that develops into a new, fully functional head within 2 days. Number 10. Axolotl. Axolotl also is known as the Mexican walking fish. This creature is known for its remarkable regeneration capabilities, and scientists all over the world have a great interest in its regeneration superpowers. Axolotl can regenerate not just its tail, but also limbs, skin, and almost any other body part. It has the superpower of regenerating its limbs, spinal cord, heart, and even his brain.